My name's Amy Melinda Rose Hamblin. I wasn't always Amy. Once upon a time I was Adam. So you might go, oh, okay, fair enough. How does that come into being? My first awakenings were probably around the age of 10, 11. I have had the most horrid journey of adolescence that anyone could possibly imagine because of the gender confusion, the incongruence of not understanding that what I saw in the mirror wasn't what I felt. You can't deny yourself. You may find at times that you can't be yourself. You have to be true to yourself. And I think that's probably the lesson that it took me 40 years to learn. A lot of people have the perception that I'm still the same person as I was, that Adam's still here. Well, no, actually Adam's not here anymore because Adam was never real. Adam was just this smoke screen to make everyone else feel comfortable. Because once Adam realised that Adam was actually Amy, Amy started taking control and taking a whole different direction. And so Amy is now me. I am Amy. There's always been Amy. There hasn't always been Adam. Look, I'm very proud of my family. They have done well. It's an incredible challenge to them. I'm a twin, and so my twin brother has also been very challenged in a whole range of ways that only a twin can be challenged. You know, at the end of the day, my life is not his life. We are individuals, we are different people, and I don't want to force my world onto his world, but by the same token, I demand that he accept who I am. And so it's a bit of an ultimatum. And I suppose that's the real problem, isn't it? You know, you're laying down an ultimatum to your family. Guess what? You know, I'm transgender, get over it. You know, this is me. So I joined the Air Force in 2001 as a good old-fashioned box packer, otherwise known as a supplier at the time. In about 2008, I decided that it was time for Amy to be out and about. So I started quietly exploring that. So when I came out, it was actually somewhat of a humorous anecdote. I had a friend that I had served with over in the Middle East who happened to knock on my door one Sunday morning. And I'm not sure what he saw, whether he saw that I was still wearing my nightie underneath my dressing gown or what he saw. But anyway, on Monday, he had the bad judgment to start talking about my personal life at work, which, needless to say, ricocheted all the way through to command. So I got a very abrupt call to go and see my commanding officer. And he posed a very delicate question. He basically came straight out and said, are you cross-dressing? And I thought, oh, okay, we're at that point, that pivotal point where you either deny yourself once again or you go to hell with it. You know, and I thought to myself, no, I'm ready. I wasn't planning on doing it right just this very moment, but I'm ready, I can do this. And so I said, no, I've been cross-dressing. I don't live as a male anymore outside of work hours. This is who I am. Ah, was the response I got. Unfortunately, the laws of the land at that point in time did not support my needs. But on the good side, the local command were flexible enough to give me time to change it. And I think that's what I really have to give them credit for. They didn't understand anything of it, but they realised it was real for me. And so for 4 years, up until this point, I've been busily building a road and a platform and good doctrine, along with a few others. And we're now to a point where we have support systems in place. we are recognised, and I'm very proud to say that I'm the first post-operative transgender in the Air Force. In the Air Force, obviously I've been posted down here to Point Cook. The West is quite well off in some ways. Yes, it can always be better, and that's what we try and do. And so from a transgender point of view out here in the West, I would love to get some funding and some capability to be able to have a proper transgender support home for intransient persons. When I transitioned, the two things that were critically short on supply was that support structure and just to have a friend, someone who'd walk the walk and talk the talk. You know, they were in short supply. You know, so if I can make a difference there, and if I can help someone have a little bit easier transition, I'd love to see us have a transgender home, a huge big rainbow flag flying off the top. I want to be able to say, come to this place, and be safe. I'm the Vice President of Wyndham Rainbow Neighbours, and our mission is quite simply one of inclusion and acceptance. You know, what we found out here is that there's actually quite a strong GLBTI community. They're not very well represented anywhere. And so Michael and myself and a few others came together and decided to umbrella all these little peoples and groups and so forth and try and give them a voice. So when we talk about Wyndham Rainbow Neighbours, we talk about a family of different people who all find that they need a little bit of support every now and again. On top of that, we also wanted to show the public that we're people. We're not labels. You know, I'm transgender, but that's not who I am. In the long term, labels can be self-defining and then can also pigeonhole you in another direction, which can be not necessarily who you are. I am transgender, but I'm also a woman. I'm not a natural woman or a GG, but I'm still a woman nonetheless. But that's not really all of who I am. That's just another part of me. You know, I'm in the Air Force, and that's a part of me. You know, I'm part of a family, and that's a part of me.